Hello, this is a video review of LEGO set 76019 Starblaster Showdown. This set was released in 2014 in correlation with the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie from Marvel Studios. It has 196 pieces, 3 minifigures, and 2 vehicles. A big little villain ship and a bigger Starblaster ship, I guess, Nova Corps. Its retail price in 2014 was $20. Nowadays, if you want it new in box, which is how I got it, it was $40 for me. So double price, which actually isn't bad considering the figures. And I think for a 2014 set, it's actually a pretty good deal. Kind of slept on set here. And if you want it used, it's only around $25. So only a $5 price increase. Sure, it is used, but not bad at all. So that's like the general overview. On to the minifigures. This set came with 3 minifigures, 2 of which, these 2, are exclusive to the set. This one is seen in, I think, the original 2014 Milano. We also got a hairpiece for Star-Lord and the Power Orb, I think is what it's called, which is actually an Infinity Stone. First up, we have the Minion. I don't really know his name. I don't really care either. He's got a cool gun piece, though. I don't think they've ever used these outside of Guardians of the Galaxy. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. There's his torso print. Ooh. As you can see, actually has some claw blood on it. Pretty interesting. Back torso print exists. It's speckled and stuff. As you can see the face, he's got one eye showing, but then if you take the hood off, so it lets me. There we go. Take the hood off. You can see he's got another face with a open mouth, I believe, and like weird little claws. No printed legs. He's got different colored hips. So overall, not a bad figure, I think. It's just kind of like a Minion figure, and as for like, on a scale of Minion figures, like the Chitauri and other little, just minions, this one's actually pretty good in my opinion, so, yeah. Next up is Star-Lord here, who has some nice leg printing, actually, with the trench coat kind of going down his entire, front half. He's got the blasters in a dark gunmetal gray, and if you compare them to the new ones from the Guardian ship, they're actually in a lighter gray. Just thought that was interesting, I'd point that out. He's got the little booster pieces to show that he's flying. He's got just a back little satchel there. You can see it's got the orb, I think, in there. I think that's what they were going for. And he's got the cool helmet, which they don't include enough in the sets anymore. He's not in the advent calendar. The helmet's not in any of those. I think most recently it was in, I guess, T'Challa minifigure pack. And you can obviously take this helmet off here to reveal his face, which is pretty accurate to how he looked in the movies. I think the hair is kind of off. Here, if I put this on. I don't know if I can. One-handed, I can. If you put the hair on, doesn't look perfectly accurate, but I think it looks fine. Pretty good-looking hair. Overall, besides, I think the hair, in my opinion, this is a pretty good-looking minifigure. He also comes with the Cosmic Orb here, the Power Orb, which is actually a great kind of use of just this silver little ball piece. I think the Mixel eyes are sometimes on this, stuff like that. I think this is a great use of it. I love this piece actually a lot. It's good in greebling. It's good just as a weird little accessory. So yeah. And now for my opinion, the best figure in this set, or the most interesting, is the Nova Corps Officer. He came with a pair of handcuffs. That's my cat there. He came with this cool Nova emblem on his back print. And this cool little chest plate here. But in my opinion, the best part is the helmet. I think the eyes are a bit too far apart. I wish they would have fixed that, but whatever. What are you going to do about it? The helmet here, if I just take it off, you can see it's got a cool golden stripe down the back. It's got, again, just some golden detailing and the Nova Corps symbol, so I think it's a great-looking helmet. Here's the head of the minifigure. It's got the little chin strap on one side and not on the other. I think pretty good minifigure. I think it's a standout for this set. I like the Nova Corps minifigure. I like how they look in the movie, and I think it translated pretty well into Lego, except for the eyes. I think those should have been close together. This is the first vehicle. It's the villain vehicle that this little henchman would ride in. So yeah, these are stickers, kind of annoying. Everything in this set is a sticker, pretty annoying. These wing little things do open, and they also do rotate on both sides to show flying and landed positions. On the back, it's got actually some rock texturing, which I don't really know what the ships look like from the movie. They're kind of blurs. I think this is kind of accurate. I don't really know, though. I think it's a bit small, but whatever. You can fit them in here. I'm not going to right now because I have one hand and I don't want to put them in there. But you can see the computer piece here. It's just like an old targeting little thing with some buttons. Pretty interesting. He's got little, I think these are supposed to be guns on the side here. So, I mean, like a pretty weak ship, but the fact that they included a villain ship in a $20 set, hats off to LEGO, so I'm not really pissed about it. It's just a weak little, it's just a nice little side build. Now, this is the main part of the ship. I think it's the Starblaster, that's what the set's called at least. First complaint, everything is a sticker. So those are stickers, and over here, there's 4 of them. Those should have been prints. They are not. They are stickers. Now that I'm done complaining, it's got some flick fire missiles here. It uses actually the boat piece to form this shape, which I think it's shaped actually really well, this ship. These do open up. I'll show you it opened up later. It's not that interesting, but they do. It makes it look better, but it's hard to display it like that. There's the boosters back here. Pretty cool. Like the little directional thrusters and stuff like that. These things, I think those are accurate compared to the movie. I don't really know, though. They look good on the ship. I think they give it a little bit of character. You look at it dead on, it almost looks like cheeks or eyes or, you know, cool. Then in here, pretty bland interior, you know, just kind of decorated. I think that actually is like some red leather, quote unquote, they tried to, you know, create there. The computer screen, just another simple one. Looks like maybe a targeting display or just some buttons. Pretty simple. Overall, great ship, great 2 ships, and great minifigures over here. So, yeah. I mean, this is a really cool set. This is it displayed with the wings kind of all spread out. Still kind of hard to show you it, but it looks pretty good, I think. You can just fold these back in like that. They just fold back in like that. Overall, pretty cool little thing there. It makes it look way more accurate to the movie, so, yeah. There we go. Here's a quick look at the instruction manual. You can see it like with the rings spread out a bit better on this little design right here. You can see, yeah, you got Star-Lord, you got all that. Pretty cool. It's actually yellow instead of the normal white, which I thought was kind of interesting. I think it came with like 2, maybe 3 bags. And you do have some advertising here. You've got the parts catalog if you want to see it. I don't think anyone really cares, though. You got some advertising for the Milano and the Prison Escape, I think is what it's called. The game, they advertise that, and they advertise Lego Club. Win. Also, that came with this, which also came with the old little superhero set, is actually a little comic. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy comic on one side, and on the other side, it's X-Men. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read because they can't really use normal English words, or because you don't want to, like, you know, confuse it between different languages. But it's a cute little comic. I'm glad they included it. I wish they still did these in sets. Overall, this set, is it worth $40? Well, $40 is a bit steep. I'm willing to admit that for what you get. Technically, this, I looked it up, the Star-Lord minifigure is worth like $30 by itself, so pretty good. Like, this guy's worth like $6 new, and like that's like $1.50 probably. So probably minifigure wise, you almost get your money's worth with just spending $40 and getting the extra set. But I mean, nobody's gonna buy this Star-Lord off you for $30. I hate to break it to you guys, that's not gonna happen. The only reason you buy this set is if you actually like it, like me. I'm a big fan of the Guardians movies, and I'm a big fan of Marvel, so this set seemed worth it to me, and I still do not regret the purchase, though I could totally see how it's not justified by many people, because it is only 196 pieces for $40. That's almost 20 cents a piece, more than 20 cents a piece, so, it's snowing outside. Anyway, see ya.